Oh, we know she ain't. By the moonlight, she fights a good fight. She rides the dark side of this crazy life. Ooh, she's a wild child. Ooh, she's a wild child. Her mama sits in the church every Sunday, praying the Lord, keep my baby girl safe from harm, keep her out of the morgue. By the moonlight, she fights a good fight. She rides the dark side of this crazy life. Ooh, she's a wild child. Ooh, she's a wild child. Yeah, I'm saying she's a wild child. Yeah, I'm praying for the wild child. Yeah, I'm saying she's a wild child. Yeah, I'm praying for the wild child. By the moonlight, she fights a good fight. She rides the dark side of this crazy life. Ooh, she's a wild child. Ooh, she's a wild child. Yeah, I'm saying she's a wild child. Yeah, I'm praying for the wild child. Yeah, I'm saying she's a wild child. Yeah, I'm praying for the wild child. By the moonlight, she fights a good fight. She rides the dark side of this crazy life. 'Cause she's a wild child.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. She is indeed a wild child, and we are talking, of course, about my new friend, Miss Birdy Young from Hideaway Honey, who is my guest this week here on Tunesday Tuesday, number 42. And you were just listening to her song, Wild Child, and we will be getting into it with her momentarily. However, I got to let you guys know the format of Tunesday Tuesday is changing in 2 weeks. So we have one more week in September, next Tuesday with Anthony Price, and then the week after that, we will be doing 2 interviews, one at 6, one at 8. And instead of 2 hours of music, we will just do those 2 interviews, and that's going to be the change in format. That way we get to talk to 2 songwriters every week instead of just one. Really excited about that. Also, this is our very first Ladies' Night here on Tunesday Tuesday. That's right. Unless we get a request otherwise, we will be listening to nothing but the ladies tonight. And really excited about the playlist tonight. Y'all are going to absolutely love it. Of course, if you do want to request music, you can do that. Just type the name of the artist and the song title in your chat if you're watching on Facebook or Twitch. Of course, we are live each and every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Central Standard. It's going to be 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. in 2 weeks, though. And if you're watching on Spotify and or YouTube or any of the podcasting areas, thank you for doing that as well. But without any further ado, guys, let's get into it with my new buddy, Miss Birdy Young from Hideaway Honey. She is waiting right over here. Birdy Young, how are you, hun?
I am wonderful. Thank you. How are you?
So I called you hun. I should have called you honey because you call everybody honey, right?
Yeah, I do. I certainly do.
So what's that about? I love the name of the band, Hideaway Honey. It's something to do with that, right?
Yeah, sure. It actually just came about because the whole name Hideaway Honey came about. I used to be on a Tuesday night beer drinking dart league, and we were called, yeah.
Let's go.
No, it was at the bar RJ's Hideaway, and we were called Hideaway Honeys. And I called up the old bar owner when I decided I wanted a band name, and I said, hey, can I use this, because this was some of the best times of my life and it just reminds me of where I've come from. And she said sure. She gave me her blessings, and from there I've just kind of centered my stuff around there, and things to be things seem to be working out pretty sweet.
Okay, so I could not have known this ahead of time, right? Like I could not have known
Right.
that that's where Hideaway Honey comes from. But you and I are kindred spirits because I still have records in Massachusetts in a dart league up there. I used to shoot darts when I was a kid until I moved in 2001, and I still have some records in Massachusetts. Now, you talk about Hideaway Honeys. Let me give you a couple of decent names of my dart teams from my youth. We had one
Okay.
called Wires Suck, which I'm sure you know why. Wires suck, right? And the other
Yep.
one, we played at a bar called the Vega Club, and I called ourselves the Vegas High Stakes.
Perfect.
Like Las Vegas. But yeah. Anyway,
Yep.
I couldn't have known that. That's amazing stuff. Birdie,
Yeah, I think I
Birdie,
was
where are
better
you
at
from?
drinking beer.
Yeah, right.
I'm right, right. I am from Gladbrook, Iowa, just a little small farming community out in the middle of the corn in the middle of Iowa.
Okay, so I've been to Iowa one time, and you are not kidding. There is more corn than people, right?
Yes, absolutely. More corn and more cats in small towns, more stray cats.
So how's music finding you out there in Iowa?
Yeah, it's hard. It is very, very hard. You have to take your reach and expand it, and that is something that I've been working on the past 5 years. Is trying to get my name out there. And right now, I'm a member of this amazing community called the International Singer Songwriters Association, and it is a global association with the founder Tammany Dove, who is an amazing advocate for independent music. And right now, my music is being broadcast around the world because of this association. So it's very hard to get your music out there when you're in a small community, but there are resources out there. And I'm so fortunate to be able to be a member of this association and have that music spread all around the world.
Yeah, very ironic. I actually just shared this broadcast to that very group just now. So, as you're saying
Wonderful,
that,
wonderful.
yeah, I've known Tammany for a while, and Zach Webb, who's a buddy of mine, won an award through them this year.
Yep,
So, yeah, I'm very familiar with them. So that's really helpful as an independent artist, isn't it? Just to have like-minded
it
people and
is. Yeah, like-minded people in a community. This is my first year in the association, and I was blessed to be nominated as a finalist in 3 categories. And I did bring home some hardware this
let's
year
go.
for female album of the year for Wild Child. But it's a family. This was my first experience at the summit and at the award show, and it was such a beautiful community and family. There's no egos, there's no jealousy. It's all support and love, and it really felt like the community that I've always been longing to be a part of.
So, how did all of this start for you?
Music in general, well, my goodness, I think that I came out of the womb singing. I specifically recall my mom telling me one time that she was getting close to her final term and she went to a rock concert, and the entire night I was just kicking her the entire night. And even for hours afterwards, I was keeping the beat in her belly. And I think that that translates now because when I get done with a show, it takes me hours to wind down. I'm
Yeah.
so high on the rush of music. So it's fitting for me to say that I just came out a swinging and a singing.
So, I mean, I can imagine that the influence and the inspiration is there from music as a young age, at a young age, for that reason.
Yes.
But at some point, it gets a little more serious for you. Maybe you start picking
Mhm.
up an instrument, you start looking into writing. How is that evolution going for you?
Yeah, so I don't, my only instrument is my voice. I do dabble in a little bit of alto saxophone, and I'm starting to dabble a little bit more in the guitar, but my voice is truly my instrument, and I am blessed to be a storyteller, and I've taken my love of poetry. I've always been a poet and a storyteller, and now I can combine the two together, and that's how I'm getting my songwriting. At age 19, I went to Nashville and I recorded an album down there, and all the producers said, man, she's got the talent, she's got the voice, we just can't sell her image. I wasn't that sex symbol that
Yeah.
everybody associates with music. And so as a 19-year-old, a naive 19-year-old, I came back home to Iowa and I hung it up and I said, well, boy, if the big people think that I can't do what I love, then what's the point? Why am I going to share my passion and put work into something that's never going to evolve into anything? And it took me 20 years, and COVID happened, and we were all locked in our own minds, and I took that creativity and put it to good good use, and I started songwriting, and from there it has just taken off for me.
Man, it's hard to follow a dream when you look at the people who are living your dream, and they don't look anything like you, right? Like
Right.
whether
Right.
it's racially speaking, or class wise, or gender wise, or
Mhm.
whether you're big, small, tall, short, whatever it is. It's really difficult to break through when you don't see anybody that really resonates with your image as an artist.
Right.
So that's been a struggle for you, right?
It has. It absolutely has. Never growing up in the country music scene did I see anyone that looked like me. And it was one of those things where it was like, if I am going to pursue this, I'm only hope that I can be an inspiration for someone else to let them know that it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Your music is what speaks. If you speak from your heart, that's what's going to translate, and that's what people are going to be drawn to. And it's not going to be these big wigs saying, "Hey, you're not a sex symbol. We can't sell you." Fine, if you can't sell me, then I'm going to go sell myself because I'm going to sell my heart.
Yeah, I love your energy, and
Thank
just
you.
chatting with you, I love your energy and the way that you're looking at those preconceived notions, and just quote. I mean, what he shitting on them, for lack of a better term, right? Just saying no to
Right.
that. But I know, behind closed doors, that energy is probably not the same, and it's more of a struggle than you really let on publicly. The way you can beat yourself up way worse than anybody else could beat you up from the outside, right? How do you deal with
Yeah.
those kinds of things? Because I know, like, every time a door closes, it kind of gives credence to that inner voice that's trying to beat you down, right?
Yeah, absolutely. There are more struggles in this industry than there are positives, and the
Sure.
general public tends not to see what goes on behind the scenes. I'm a one-woman pony show. I do everything from my booking and scheduling and emails and cold calling to the setting up at the show, tearing down. I mean, it's all me and my band, and it's really difficult behind the scenes because I want to be that positive all the time. I want to be that light. I tell people I'm just your average small town country girl that's trying to make people smile one song at a time. But to get that one smile, I have to go through so many heartbreaks and trivial things.
Hmm.
And it's hard sometimes to maintain that positive energy to other people. That's what I want to project. And sometimes it's really hard to get out of my own head and what other people have said to me. But at the end of the day, there's always sun behind those clouds, and that's what we have to remember.
Well, I'm going to tell you a story. I don't normally do this on the show. Usually it's about my guests, but I'm going to tell. I think this is really apt for you to hear. When I was a kid, my parents used to go to see this artist named Yankee Jack, and Yankee Jack was a heck of a songwriter, great vocalist from the Northeast, which is already one strike against him in the country genre, right? Being a
Right.
Yankee in this genre is incredibly hard, but he was also 450 pounds. And so, being a Yankee and being 450 pounds, you're not really going to do well in Nashville, especially in the 80s and 90s. And the moral of the story is Yankee Jack became a frickin' millionaire playing on Duval Street in Key West. So
Perfect.
sometimes success is just measured by whatever you define it and whatever your path is, for you individually, right? And
Right.
he used to thumb his nose at Nashville all the time, and it worked out for him. So yeah,
Yeah. And for me, the ultimate goal isn't the fame.
right,
The ultimate goal is to make others happy and make myself happy along the way and be financially stable enough to say to my group of friends, say, "Hey, let's go out to dinner on me." And I don't have to look at my bank account.
yep,
That's when I know that I've made it. When I can touch
sure,
people's lives and I can just not have to look at my bank account. If anything else above that comes, that's just the bonus. If
yeah.
I'm able to pay forward someday, that's going to be the bonus, and that's the ultimate strive for, but it's not the goal.
Yeah, and I mean, I honestly think that every person's success and definition of success should be different. It shouldn't be a
Mhm.
uniform success, and what the industry terms as success. This many number one hits, this many streams, this many that, this many this. It's really all within your own soul what you deem to be successful. If you think it's successful to play, on a street corner somewhere and making people smile, then you're a successful artist in your eyes. That's one thing that really kind of drives me crazy is people like one person trying to tell somebody else how they're successful. It pisses me off, man.
Right. Right.
One thing I'd love to chat with you about, because you are a songwriter, the songs are coming from
Yes.
you, coming from your heart, but you've already said that your vocals is your instrument and you kind of dabble in other instruments. So melodically speaking, how are your songs coming together from a musical side?
I'm fortunate to work with people, musicians behind the scenes. I'm able to express to them through my vocals how I want something to sound, and then we build from there. That's typically how the writing process. As far as I usually start off with lyrics and a melody in my head. Sometimes the melody's not there, and I have to look to outside sources for that melody. But then all the creations and all the final touches at the end of the day come from me, come from my heart, and come from my voice.
This is essentially you're humming out a melody and then you bring that to a musician and they kind of rectify or replicate it
Yes.
on an instrument.
Yes.
Incredible stuff. I love that. Yeah, I mean, it's basically knowing what your own weaknesses are and then seeking out the people that have the opposite weakness, right? Maybe you
Absolutely.
maybe you find a great musician that's not great lyrically. You're great lyrically, but not a great musician. Perfect match, right?
Yeah, that's what makes it work. That makes the dream work.
So, we mentioned you're from Iowa. You're still living in Iowa now?
Yes. Yep. Born and raised in the same good old Happy Creek, Gladbrook, Iowa.
So are you making treks to Nashville and other places to play music?
Currently, I'm not traveling to Nashville. I will be attending the Josie Music Awards coming up here at the end of October.
Right.
The band is nominated for Country Group of the Year, so
Nice.
I'm gonna go represent us for that. But as far as actual playing music in Nashville, I don't have the desire to do that right now at this point.
I love
I
it.
would like to try to get established outside of there. That is always a place that you can fall back on, but everyone there is a dime a dozen, and I don't want to be another dime in that dozen.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, you got enough haystacks where you're at, right? Why create more
Right.
of them? Yeah, I love that so
Yeah.
much. Let's talk about the songs that we are featuring tonight, and I appreciate you so
Yes.
much for taking the time to do this with us.
Oh, thank you.
Let's talk about your pick of the week first. And I always
Yes.
blind react the pick of the week because unless
Okay.
I've already heard it, but I have not heard of this group nor this song. So I'm extremely excited to check it out here in a few minutes. The song is called Black Raven Mine and the group is called Firecreek. Tell us about the song.
Yes. Yes. So the song, well, first of all, is written by the incredibly talented Ashley Knapp from out in Dayton, Ohio. She's a very good friend of mine. She's got that old Southern country, deep bluegrass roots, and she knows how to tell a story. And I think the lyrics definitely speak for themselves within this song. She doesn't know it yet, but she's going places, and I can't wait to watch her journey.
Isn't it awesome to learn of somebody and then just light their candle and just keep lighting it and keep lighting it?
Yeah.
It's so cool when you have that mentality instead of the opposite of trying to blow people's candles out, right?
Right. No, we want more fire, more fire.
I agree. And that's why that segment is there, that pick of the week. It's so important to me for two reasons. One, I get to learn about new music, and that's always a Christmas morning feeling for me. But two, I mean, it's awesome to see. Look, there's no better way to learn of great songwriters and musicians than to ask a great songwriter and musician. Right? It's finding out
Right.
the favorites of your favorites. It's just cool. But anyway, let's talk about the featured song. Now, we did play Wild Child, which is the title track
Okay.
of the record to begin
Yes.
tonight. But we're going to feature Howling at the Moon, which is also a song from the record. Tell us about this song, Birdy.
Yeah, so this song came about. I was in a moment of my life where I was going through a heartbreak, and I was sitting out in my driveway having a few beers, and it happened to be a full moon out that night, and I was crying, and it just felt like I was howling at the moon. And within 15 minutes, I had the lyrics in my head, I had the song, in my mind, and from there, it has become one of my favorite songs on the album. I've got an incredibly talented guitarist that every time he plays it, he puts all of his soul into it. And hearing that back at every gig just gives me the chills every single time. And I'm hoping that the audience, when they listen to this song, they can feel all that pain that I had at that moment and either relate to it or just understand it.
Yeah, it's a great song. And I got to tell you, Birdy,
Thank
your
you.
energy is infectious. And not just from me talking to you today, but seeing you play. I've watched a lot of your shows and
Oh,
getting
thank you.
ready for this. And just keep doing what you're doing. I know it's hard. And I know it's how difficult it is, but just keep that energy up, and I think good things will happen for you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
of course. And we're excited to show you guys Howling at the Moon here in a minute. And, of course, the pick of the week, which is from Firecreek. And, again, Birdy, thank you so much. Where can folks follow along with you, and what's the best way to support you?
They can follow along at hideawayhoney.com. I've got a Buzz blog that I'm starting there. It's going to be a subscription based thing here pretty soon. You can see where I'm going to be at on my Facebook profiles. I do have TikTok and Instagram, not on those very much, but if you really want to get a hold of me, it's the website.
Yeah, it's so cool, man. I love the website so much. Like, the EPK starts
Thank
with
you.
"Come hear the buzz" with Hideaway Honey. It's just so clever.
Right.
Good stuff. Birdy, thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you for having me.
No problem. You have a great night, and we'll get into the music.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye. All right, guys, we are going to get into the phenomenal music here in a moment. So excited to have Birdy here on the show. Birdy Young from Iowa, of all places, the corn capital of the country. And I was excited to chat with her because, indeed, her energy is some of the most infectious energy I've ever seen on an artist. And you guys should also check out the organization that she was talking about, ISSA, which I believe is the International Songwriters Association. So you guys or Singer-Songwriter Association, I think is what it stands for. So you guys please check that out. But without any further ado, guys, we're going to get into the music. Here is the aforementioned "Howling at the Moon" by Birdy Young.
Sit outside with tears in my eyes, wishing I was next to you. But you said no, babe, I gotta go. Now it's what do I do? Trying to get over you. I'm howling at the moon. Many stars light up my scars, the pain that I've gone through. I beg to the night that I'll come alive and you'll come back home soon. All day long I'm singing this song, trying to get over you. I'm howling at the moon.
All right, it's "Howling at the Moon" by Birdy Young, and we move on to her pick of the week. which again is a band from Ohio by the name of Firecreek. Let me tell you a little bit about them. A stylistically unique bluegrass band from day one. The members of Firecreek have been singing, performing, and playing in sync as if they'd been together their entire musical careers. Throughout the course of the band's union, they have won over the hearts of music lovers from all walks of life, performing at a variety of venues, making public appearances, all the while recording new music. Here is Black Raven Mind from Firecreek. This is Birdy's Pick of the Week.
Kentucky, near the Breathitt County line, there's a hole back in the mountain called the Black Raven. It's 200 feet down there with a brother on each side. 10 souls in all, counted with only coal on the rise. The storm rolled in the morning with the men down inside. The walls caved in and they started to run as that mountain came alive. You could hear the rumble from 100 miles away, trapped in the darkness, and that mountain was their grave. Since that storm came and collapsed the mountainside, the town stood still as they started to dig, not knowing what they'd find. The news read no survivors when they finally got inside. God rest their souls forever in that hole at the Black Raven. Their grave. You could hear the rumble from 100 miles away, trapped in the darkness, and that mountain was their grave. You can hear the whispers through the lonesome pines, forever in that Black Raven mind.
28-year-old country Americana singer-songwriter Sydney Quiseng is a brand new artist who tells brutally honest stories about her life. Sydney was born and raised in Southern California and has a passion for connecting with people through music. And now she is telling her story. From forming a band with her brothers at age 9 and writing the triple platinum hit Cool Kids, to touring the world at 16 and getting married at 21. Sydney has had a roller coaster of a career, and it's just getting started. After recently announcing her global publishing deal with BMG and off the heels of her debut EP titled Phases, Sydney is ready to fully dive into this new chapter. Here is Sydney Quiseng with Afterglow.
Hi, sweetheart. It's your grandpa calling you back. I love you. It's 3:08 Arizona time. I guess that's 2:08 your time. Anyway, call me when you get a minute. I love you.
The trees still grow and you still move on like it did before, like it did before. The train still goes and makes its stops like it did before, like it did before. Do you still think about me the way I think about you? 'Cause it's you stuck in my dreams, like a moon in the dark. You're the bright side and it's hard to let that go. It's a phase I know. I miss you in my car. Oh, I hate this part. It's the aftermath. It's the afterglow. Oh, it's the aftermath. It's the afterglow.
Next up on Tunesday Tuesday, number 42 is my good buddy K.C. Baker with a song called Missing You.
I thought we had it, but we fell apart. Now here we are, just a shot in the dark. I'm missing you. My mama missing you. They said to love him is to let him go. If he comes back, then you'll know he's missing you. My mama missing you. I know I told you I would understand. Didn't know your love would come to an end. Who'd have thought time can get out of hand? Oh, I'm missing you. I'm missing you. We've agreed to give our love a rest. You should have said not to hold my breath. I'm missing you. My mama missing you. Before I knew you, I was bulletproof. Put all together, but then came you. I'm missing you. My mama missing you. I know I told you I would understand. Didn't know your love would come to an end. Who'd have thought time can get out of hand? I'm missing you. I'm missing you. Hope to see brighter days. My slice of heaven's been tossed away. I'm missing you. My mama missing you. I know I told you I would understand.
right, next up is Opelousas, Louisiana native Miss Kylie Frey with Always Flowers.
There won't always be a dark cloud hanging overhead, empty in that old house or lonely in your bed. Stars are made to sparkle and the sun was born to shine. The first step past a heartache is opening your eyes, 'cause there are always flowers for those who want to see them, but they're by a higher power all along life's winding road, while growing reminders in every changing season. There are always flowers for those who want to see them. In the cracks of broken sidewalks, in the shadows of the trees, you can sometimes find your peace of mind hidden there among the weeds. 'Cause there are always flowers for those who want to see them, but they're by a higher power all along life's winding road, while growing reminders in every changing season. There are always flowers for those who want to see them. Close the door on that goodbye. Leave the blue for the sky. 'Cause there are always flowers for those who want to see them, but they're by a higher power all along life's winding road, while growing reminders in every changing season. There are always flowers. There are always flowers for those who want to see them.
Andie Jenkins is a 30-year-old singer-songwriter from Fayette County, Kentucky, whose music blends classic country and modern influences rooted in her bluegrass state heritage. Known for authentic performances at events like South by Southwest and for opening for established artists, Jenkins is described as poised for a breakthrough in country music. Here she is with her hit song, Fayette County, right here, Tunesday Tuesday.
Wrote an old time song with a modern beat. Gonna be a big hit, you wait and see. Don't take much in this world to be somebody. Yeah, it don't take much in this world to be somebody. Got a belly button ring when I was 15, and I ran away to live my dreams. All I wanted was to be somebody. Yeah, all I wanted was to be somebody. So I changed my name and I watched what I'd say, 'cause a girl from Fayette County couldn't handle a modern beat, gonna be a big hit, you wait and see. Don't take much in this world to be somebody. No, it don't take much in this world to be somebody. So I changed my name and I watch what I say, 'cause a girl from Fayette County couldn't handle the fame. It's hard enough to hack away at what I love. Well, a girl from Fayette County turns out to be enough.
Tess Henry started singing before she could walk. She was born to be a music artist. Tess entered every talent show that her Virginia Beach schools put on. Harmonizing came naturally, and she sailed through school singing in an all-city and district choruses, as well as the lead singer with the band Two Tone Blue. And later, as a student with the Academy of Rock, she sang with the cover band Indecision. The big city allure of South Florida gave Tess a chance to hone her visual artistry skills studying special effects as well as fashion makeup artistry. But the detour was short-lived, and Tess returned to singing and joined the Renegades band. Her journey has been a winding road. And for the first time ever here on Tunesday Tuesday, here is Butterfly by Tess Henry.
This is the story of a girl who just couldn't seem to find her wings until one day she broke free. All my life I felt like an angry caterpillar, moving inch by inch, just wanting but unable to ascend. And I sadly know the reasons why I haven't yet. There's healing in my soul that must begin. And along this caterpillar's way, addiction came to stay, but it overstayed its welcome. It's time to keep it moving. Butterfly, fly, fly. Oh, butterfly, fly, 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 fly high and fly away, fly away, fly away, away to better days. And today could be a day with a little bit of praying. Oh, the sun is coming out, it's coming out, it's coming out in the morning. And for right now, all I got is the moon, and I got the stars too, and they're shining on you, and they're shining on me. Yeah. Oh, caterpillar, goodbye, 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 and butterfly, fly. Back, keep going. It's straight ahead.
Award-winning songwriter, solo artist, guitar player, road warrior, producer. For more than a decade, Raquel Cole from British Columbia, Canada, has played all the parts, building an international following with a sound inspired by anthemic country, hook-heavy pop, and heartland rock and roll. Here is Let Alone My Heart by Raquel Cole.
glass of wine. I've done my fair share of therapy. So why am I still asking why? Wasn't it last Sunday? We were loving way the afternoon. Tell me I'm not crazy. Tell me it's not true. I can't wrap my head around it. How can you just walk away? I don't get it, but I get it. There's nothing here left to say. I get over you, but I don't know where to start. I can't wrap my head around it, let alone my heart. My heart. Well, I keep my hands busy doing what I do. I keep both my feet walking towards the getting over you. There's a part of me that still ain't got a clue. I can't wrap my head around it. How could you just walk away? I don't get it, but I get it. There's nothing here left to say. I get over you, but I don't know where to start. I can't wrap my head around it, let alone my heart. I can't wrap my head around it. How can you just walk away? I don't get it, but I get it. There's nothing here left to say. I get over you, but I don't know where to start. I can't wrap my head around it, let alone my heart. Oh, my heart. Tell me I'm not crazy. Tell me it's not true. Tell me it's not true. Let alone my heart. Let alone over another cup of coffee, Friday's glass of wine, done my fair share of therapy. So why am I still asking why?
The Blushes, a fierce, all-female punk band from Los Angeles, consists of Katie Earl Hogan, Katie Rose, and Lori Dorfman. Their journey began during a middle school theater camp, and their bond has grown over the years, culminating in the formation of this unapologetically raw punk powerhouse. Here is The Blushes with Radical.
I wanna go to the doctor when I'm down bad. I want a little house to cry in when I feel sad. I think it's cool that I had two moms and no dad. I guess I'm radical. I want paved streets,
Haleigh Martin is an up-and-coming... Hold on, guys. Haleigh Martin is an up-and-coming progressive country blues artist and songwriter. Born and raised in Kentucky, she has been engulfed by country radio waves and a fiery passion for music all her life. Her sound is described as soulful and stompy, with vigor and a dash of edge. Her personal style is very strong, warm, ethereal, and inviting. Embracing her unique qualities, image, and passions definitely presented some challenges, but started to spark and feed a harmonious combustion early in her teens. We are so excited to show this State of Mind by Haleigh Martin. I'll check it out.
Born in the hills, raised in the heartland, never picked from a silver platter, never asked for no hand. I'm a simple man's daughter, right out of the holler. The shine ain't in my bloodstream, but baby, it's in the water. Got a wild Mustang mentality, chasing demons down a bypass. If nationality bleeds out of me, it's redneck, white knuckle, bluegrass. Got a loose grip on reality, but the wheels are spinning fast. And if I get a little out of line, it's just this state of mind, state of mind, state of mind. Like a dirt road gypsy, hitting Highway 16. If you can't catch up, well then you're gonna have to miss me. 'Cause there's a fire in my soul and I can feel it in my bones. And I'll keep blazing my own trail until the good Lord leads me home. Got a wild Mustang mentality, chasing demons down a bypass. If nationality bleeds out of me, it's redneck, white knuckle, bluegrass. Got a loose grip on reality, but the wheels are spinning fast. And if I get a little out of line, it's just this state of mind, state of mind, state of mind. Well, it don't matter where I'm sowing seeds. Kentucky's in the blood I bleed. Oh, it's more than just a part of me. Yeah. Kentucky's in the blood I bleed. Got a wild Mustang mentality, chasing demons down a bypass. If nationality bleeds out of me, it's redneck, white knuckle, bluegrass. Got a loose grip on reality, but the wheels are spinning fast. And if I get a little out of line, it's just this state of mind, state of mind, state of mind. Yeah. If I get a little out of line, it's just this state of mind, state of mind, state of mind.
Yeah, next up on Tunesday Tuesday, we got You Stole My Chill by Amy Jack.
Being buzzkill, take away my zen, sliding against my will. This won't fit the bill. You got me out of my zone. Don't like how this feels. I don't like it. This was not the deal. You're my Achilles heel. This was not the deal. You're my Achilles heel. I like you like having you around, but darling, here's the deal. You stole my chill, porcupine with your quills. You stole my chill. me out of my zone. This was not the deal. You're my Achilles heel. This won't fit the bill. You got me out of my zone. This was not the deal. You're my Achilles heel. I like you like having you around, but darling, here's the deal. You stole my chill, porcupine with your quills. You stole my chill.
All right, Rijah shapes layers of luminous harmony, uplifting vulnerability through her candid lyrics. She fuses the soul of her hometown, Jersey City, with the jazz of Manhattan, sculpting a vivid self-portrait that reflects themes of perseverance, growth, and human nature. Here is Rijah with House and Tattoos.
Tiles in the kitchen, the scratches on the floor, the stain on the countertop from the night the wine glass broke, the holes in the walls from the picture frames, and from our clock that was always a few minutes late. Stepped into the pavement before it was dry, and now our footprints will always find. Even if we choose to leave this all behind, there'll always be the strings tied together. This house is covered in tattoos. The strings tied together. The candle by the window, the chip paint from the door, the box of sea glass that we collected from the shore. Every piece made this house a home. Even when you're gone, I'll never feel alone. Stepped into the pavement before it was dry, and now our footprints will always find. Even if we choose to leave this all behind, there'll always be the strings tied together. This house is covered in tattoos. The strings tied together. The tiles in the kitchen don't know me anymore.
Every single week here on Tunesday Tuesday, we feature a song from each of my podcast guests for this coming week. And this week, our first of two podcast guests was episode number 102, which featured Samiah. Hailing from Washington, D.C., Samiah is a 2024 D.C. Whammy Music Awards winner for Best Hard Rock Metal Artist as a Group. This up-and-coming rock artist frontwoman has a penchant for writing infectious tunes and relatable narratives. Inspired by internationally acclaimed artists like Evanescence, Incubus, and 10 Years, Samiah's musical journey began as a way to express nuanced emotions through music, where words fail. Being an avid storyteller, Samiah is greatly influenced by real life, drawing inspiration for her music from personal experiences and hardships, allowing her to invoke strong emotions in people. Episode 102, which you can find wherever you podcast. My guest for 102 was Miss Samiah. Here is her song, I Know You.
Excuse my silence, but I know what it's like to slay awake when thoughts are fleeting. The condescending words remain, picking you apart, and now you can't even see yourself. Running out of time, feels like there's nothing left. I bet you think you're not worth saving. I know you, my wounds are just the same. I see you underneath the pain. Can't hurt us anymore. A whispering form of violence, slowly creeping in again. Incapacitated by all the scathing looks disdain. Cuts you like a blade, and now you can't even see yourself. Running out of time, it feels like there's nothing left. I bet you think you're not worth saving. I know you, my wounds are just the same. I see underneath the pain, and they can't hurt us anymore. Do you feel paranoia tucked inside your head? Can you feel paranoia? Will it ever end? I know you, my wounds are just the same. I see you underneath the pain. They can't hurt us anymore.
Episode 103 features my buddy Andie K. Joyner, and Andie K. Joyner is a singer-songwriter-performer from Texas who began performing live shows at the age of 10 with her family band. She was an honorary member of Stone Mountain Bluegrass Band at 12 and then started backing other bands as a backup and guest lead singer at 13. She has credits as a backup harmony singer on countless recordings, including Max Stalin, Mark David Manders, Nate Kipp, Tommy Alverson, Terry Razor, and more. She formed her own band with her childhood friend Heather Stalin and recorded 2 albums while touring the country with their full band, Blacktop Gypsy. One of my favorite singers. Here is Angel Dream, by Andie K.
I dreamed you, I saw your face, caught my lifeline when drifting through space. I saw an angel, I saw my faith. I can only thank God it was not too late. Over mountains I floated away, crossed an ocean, I dreamed his name. I followed an angel down through the gates. I can only thank God it was not too late. Sing a little song of loneliness, sing one to make me smile. Another round for everyone, I'm here for a little while. Now I'm walking this street on my own, but he's with me everywhere I go. I found an angel, I found my place. I can only thank God it was not too late. I can only thank God it was not too late. I can only thank God it was not too late.
All right, it is time for our Global Artist of the Week, and this week's Global Artist hails from Japan. Babymetal is a Japanese metal idol band. As of 2023, their lineup consists of Nakamoto Suzuka as Su Metal, Kikuchi Moa as Moa Metal, and Okazaki Momoko as Momo Metal. Their vocals are backed by heavy metal instrumentation performed by a group of session musicians known as the Kami Band at performances. The concept of the group is a fusion of the metal and idol genres. The 3 girls in their band are managed by the Amuse Talent Agency. They released their debut album of the same name in February of 2014. Here is Babymetal with Gimme Chocolate. the Global Artist of the Week. Marquee Artist of the Week this week, and our second to last Marquee Artist is Ashnikko. Ashnikko is an American rapper and singer-songwriter born Ashton Nicole Casey. Known for her genre-bending mix of hip-hop and electronic pop, viral hit Stupid, an extravagant visual style influenced by anime and video games. She gained viral popularity for the 2019 song Stupid, featuring young Baby Tate. Her debut mixtape, Demi Devil, was released in 21, followed by her studio album Weed Killer in 2023. Tonight, we are featuring a double play of her two newest songs, including Sticky Fingers.
I look hot as fuck. Mean goth bitch, go pull up in the big truck. Look for a little, get slapped if you touch. Short so little that the floss on my butt like. I look hot as fuck. Vocal fry like deadpan. Rhinestone belt, quartz in the clutch. Cotton candy boots with the 7 lemon slush like blue raspberry fruit roll-ups. Girl, I look what the fuck, hey, these hot yup. Call him hot Cheeto dust. I don't want crumbs, got hobbies, no crush like Nutcracker on Tchaikovsky. Wipe my hands, get off me. So what can you do for me that I can't do for myself? Anticlimactic, get your sticky fingers off me. You see me and you see heaven. You're my person now. Anticlimactic, get your sticky fingers off me. Thigh high, boots to the puss. I don't want a city boy scared of the bush. Worship my foot. Illiterate, I think he's never read a book. Set scene, fog up the screen. Showgirl, Bronco, have beans. How sweet, you wanna be a team? Ashnikko, catch some boyfriend trinkets. Nutcracker on Tchaikovsky. Wipe my hands, get off me. So what can you do for me that I can't do for myself? Anticlimactic, get your sticky fingers off me. You see me and you see heaven. You're my person now. Anticlimactic, get your sticky fingers off me. So what can you do for me that I can't do for myself? Anticlimactic, get your sticky fingers off me. You see me and you see heaven. You're my person now. Anticlimactic, get your sticky fingers off me.
All right, the second half of our double play of Ashnikko. Much, guys, for watching this week's episode of Tunesday Tuesday with yours truly, Boston Chris. What a great show featuring my new friend Birdy Young from Hideaway Honey from Gladbrook, Iowa. I don't know if that's the first Iowa native we've had on the show this time around, but we're extremely excited to have had her on today. And next week's special guest will be Anthony Price from Texarkana, Texas/Arkansas. And really looking forward to that show as well. If you've made it this far into the show, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit the like button, the subscribe button, the follow button, whatever buttons there are. And we will catch you guys down the road. Thanks for tuning in.